My name's Joey Eagle. I'm a proud Wodjuk Menang man from Western Australia, Albany. You wake up, you play footy, you go to school, you're always with your family, so family's massive for me.
I'm Sammy Murray and this is Charlotte Murray. We're second cousins and we play for North Albury, and we are part of the Yorta Yorta tribe. We're a pretty big family, like we've got a lot of cousins and extended family, but it's sort of the northeast Riverina area, which would be like where the Yorta Yorta is from.
Noel Holton, Wodonga Bulldogs Footy Netball Club. My Aboriginal background is from Palawa, Tasmania. My family set the Huon Valley down in Tasmania. Long time ago were pioneers down that way, and that's where we basically descend from.
Matt Walker, Albury Tigers, proud Yorta Yorta man. Grew up in Savanac, but our sort of mob area is Shepparton, Deniliquin, Yarrawonga, Echuca, all around that area. We're probably one of the biggest tribes in Australia. We're a pretty proud one. We've got some pretty impressive people that have come from that sort of region, and our history goes back quite a long way. A lot of my family grew up on the Kamarunja Mission, which is just based outside of Echuca. So obviously reconnecting with a lot of family from there has been great.
Dad played at North Albury his whole career, and so growing up around that, he played at North Albury and then he went out to Gindra, and seeing him do that for most of my young life, definitely I was a very active kid. Played Auskick for a few years. Had some pink footy boots.
Each year's pretty much been moving from each footy club from 2022. New club each year. I found myself over in Cairns playing for South Cairns Cutters, and now down here at the Roos. Being on country every time on Saturdays, it's amazing, and it's amazing country down here. You can always feel your connection when you play footy because it's on beautiful grounds like this and beautiful areas as well, so I always feel that connection playing footy each weekend.
We always knew of our heritage and our background, but it was never really spoken too much about. We just embraced it and got on with life, I suppose. And since I've got older, I've really embraced it. And our family down that way were pioneers of the Huon Valley back in the days when they were just opening up that part of Tasmania, and logging families and all that sort of stuff. And and there wasn't much European settlement down that way. A lot of Aboriginal. It's down Oyster Cove down that way, and it's just been a great journey of discovery, to be honest with you.
I've probably been fortunate with my upbringing, having really good role models in mum and dad, and probably just allowing what I know and give it back to a lot of mob that probably don't have that experience or people to look up to. So just trying to be a mentor for a lot of our people, and also while providing them employment.
I think it's really important to celebrate the Indigenous athletes we have locally. I think it's just awesome to see how many there are. It's definitely growing, just to celebrate.
We can educate people and so they know more.
Get it out there, get people celebrating it as well, even non-Indigenous people.
It's a topic where some people are scared of to ask the question, but Indigenous around is just showing that we can all stand up and connect and be one people as well out on that field, and start to do engagement days and stuff like that around the club, getting local Indigenous people into footy clubs, and just telling their stories, because culturally it's very strong for our nation.
To be able to embrace something like this, being non-Indigenous, is a real step forward as far as I'm concerned. You can flip that and say, well, it's great that non-Indigenous people are embracing this just as much as Indigenous people, and that's just part of the reconciliation process. I take my hat off to one club in particular, North Albury. Like, the way they embrace First Nations round is incredible. I think it was last year with the Corora North Albury game, and there was a real celebration of Indigenous people and what they have delivered from a sporting point of view over the time.
Both our dads played at North Albury for the football, and I think it's pretty special to continue that tradition, I guess. Our family, I feel, are quite proud of us.
To play for the same team.
I'm sure we'll have a few family members down at Albury on the weekend watching us. It's definitely a very special feeling.
It's great that the Ovens and Murray are putting a lot of time into it and really trying to build it. I think it's just important that a lot of non-Indigenous and people from all sorts of cultures, really take it on board and be a part of it. You don't just have to be Indigenous to be a part of Indigenous Round. I think it's a special round. It's just like many other weeks that we spend, like NAIDOC, where it's just a chance for people to learn and listen and hear stories from other people. So it's pretty special.
We're starting to bring that culture in through our schools and starting to bring NAIDOC around. It's a great week, it's a great celebration, but definitely never be afraid of it. Like it is a touchy subject, but you have the right conversations with the right people at your club, it can go further.
Come through to Wilson, she looks for the long one, but Murray, great hands over.
Very special to have my dad to play, but also like my mum played, and my brother's also starting to play for the junior side as well for North Albury, which is really special, so it's like family.